always want to show you guys white crime. Crazy shit that white people do. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and the notification bell. Also forget to follow me on
This woman murdered her own parents after manipulating them for financial gain and told officers to cheer up moments after they smashed into her home.
Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
Since 2019, Virginia, the youngest of 5 daughters to John and Lois, had been living rent-free at her parents' property and had told them she was studying to become an artist. But in reality, she ran up large credit card debts in her parents' name and told them they had lost the money to scams. In September 2023, after their daughter canceled a number of medical appointments on their behalf, John and Lois's GP raised concerns about the couple's welfare. Essex police launched a missing persons investigation, and when officers spoke to Virginia, she told them that her parents were traveling and would be returning in October. However,
this is some sick shit. If this is gonna take the damn dive I think it's gonna take, this is already signing up to be some sick shit. Now, I'm not saying death is right on either side, or death is, you know what I'm saying, justified on either side. But all I'm saying is, at least with the gang violence shit, it's a reason. Alright, folks did okay. I you know what I'm saying? Do I agree with it? No, but I understand where you coming from, kinda, a little bit. Cause you ran up some credit card debt and this is what you're doing? That's scary. That's some scary shit.
officers became suspicious about their absence, and a few days later they executed a search warrant at the property, breaking into the house and arresting Virginia, who immediately confessed to killing her parents, telling officers that she knew this day would come eventually.
Wow. She wasn't even trying to run.
It's fine. No one in here at the moment. Hold on. The police. Got it.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
Show me.
Stay where you are. Show your hands.
And a nigga can say a lot of shit about the UK, bro, but let me tell you something. She upped a taser. She ain't up no gun, bro. She upped a taser. The police would have came in and upped a fucking pipe, and you probably would have got blew down.
Yep.
Oh. The time is 12:12. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder against Jonathan McCulloch and Lars McCulloch. Okay? You don't have to say anything, but it may harm defence. You do not mention when question, social life support, anything to do with the evidence. Okay? Alright, your arrest is necessary for a prompt and effective.
Is there anything in the pocket we should know about?
Yes, there is. Can I take you to it?
No, you can tell me.
Virginia had been living with her dead parents for 4 long years. The 36-year-old immediately confessed that her father's body was stored in a makeshift mausoleum in the downstairs study, while her mother's body was concealed in an upstairs wardrobe, wrapped in a sleeping bag.
Bro, what the fuck? You know how bad it has to smell? And I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. You know how bad it got to smell in that house, bro? And you sleep.
Can we go in there for a second, just so I can tell you something about what's in there?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then
I want to tell us
the only
something.
reason I said I need to tell you something about what's upstairs on the top floor as well.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
That shit was eating her up. Eating her up inside. She couldn't live with it. That's probably why she did that.
Honestly, I'm not that phone.
No, it's fine.
I know, but obviously I've got to be careful. My dad's body's in there.
Right, okay.
Yep, okay. Obviously I'll
What about your mum?
a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
That's why I said, can I go upstairs and show you?
Right, can you explain it to us, please? Because we're trying to preserve this. It's now going to be seen, so we need to preserve this the best we can. So I don't want you to have you walking up there, all right? That's for your well-being as well as ours.
Oh, no,
Okay. So where will we find your mum?
Well, possible.
Where will we find your mum?
Okay, so upstairs there are about 5 wardrobes.
Yep.
It's behind the bed at the back next to the sink. That's the second one.
Virginia began planning her parents' murder in March 2019. On June 17th, she prepared a cocktail of prescription drugs and gave them to her parents. John received a dosage strong enough to kill him, but Lois did not drink alcohol and did not consume a fatal dose. After finding her father dead in bed the next morning and fearing that her mother would find out what she had done, Virginia then killed Lois, bludgeoning and stabbing her to death while she lay in bed listening to the radio.
I slipped Spilofos into his drink. There were about 2 or 3 drinks that I brought downstairs. And yeah, they were basically, he didn't drink all of them. He only drank probably about half of 2. But yeah, when I went in the morning, this was before my mother. When I went in the morning, early hours, I got up about half an hour early, about 6 o'clock in the morning. Came in and he was gone. He was gone. It was
2 days after murdering her parents, Virginia posed as her mother in order to obtain a new credit card and PIN, then used it to purchase clothes and jewelry. She took great effort to keep family and friends away from the property throughout the COVID pandemic and subsequent years, and she told persistent lies about their whereabouts, canceling family arrangements, and frequently telling doctors and relatives her parents were unwell, on holiday, or away on lengthy trips. She also deceived relatives by sending birthday cards, gifts, and text messages that kept up the pretense that they were still alive.
It's up to you if you want to talk.
Yeah.
But the thing is, purpose of your arrest.
4 years. 4 years you got away with that shit. And you really let yourself get caught. She could have fled the country, bro. On some real shit, she could have went anywhere. Like, she had the money. Like, that's insane. I ain't heard no shit like that. 4 years you stayed with the bodies? 2 bodies in your career. After the 2 bodies was in your career for years, you goddamn, oh man. That's some sick shit.
Purpose of your arrest is for a prompt, effective investigation as well as questioning you. We can't do that here. It needs to be done at a police station, all right?
I did know that this would kind of come eventually. It's proper that I serve my punishment. So, yeah.
Okay, so Virginia, I'm just going to ask you this. This is what I've written down based on the information you just told us, because what we regard as a significant comment, because you've made it under caution after your arrest.
By the way, they're my granddad's.
Okay, right. So I've written this, please. I, Virginia McCulloch, have informed Police Constables 77329 Brown and 79387 Bowers after entering my house on Friday the 5th September 2023 that I murdered my father, John McCulloch, who was stated was under a bed in the rear ground floor of the house, and my mother upstairs in a cupboard next to the sink.
Wardrobe. It's a double wardrobe.
Right, okay, I've written
Double
cupboard.
wardrobe. It's like 4 wardrobe doors, but it's the one nearest the sink. Double wardrobe.
Back up then.
Yeah.
What's significant as I've written down there here now, I've just read out to you. Are you happy to sign that, to say that's a true account?
Yeah.
Virginia was described as an intelligent and adept manipulator. In total, she benefited from more than £135,000 following her parents' murders. The psychiatrist who assessed Virginia told the court that the lack of emotional empathy in her behavior following the horror was more typically found in psychopathic personalities.
Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
I've just woken up today and done my job. No.
I know I don't seem
Not a lot.
100% evil, but we all, yeah.
I'm not going to comment on anything. It's not my job to comment on it, okay? Because I've got to be impartial with everything, okay? So I'm not going to give any comment.
No, well, I mean, I deserve to obviously get whatever's coming sentence-wise, because that's the right thing to do. And that might give me a bit of peace.
Virginia had also been diagnosed with paranoia and autism, though she appeared to be self-contained. Following her arrest, she alleged her parents were abusive, but the claims were rejected by her siblings, who described the allegations as lies and a disgusting misrepresentation of their family.
Also in the handbag as well, there's, and again, because you're probably going to need to know about it, there's a card in there, card one money. And that's a bank card where there's a lot of transactions that have taken place over the last few years.
What?
From money that pertains to my parents.
At the police station, Virginia gave detailed information about where the officers can find the knife and hammer she used to murder her mom, admitting it was the most grisly detail of her crime. She told police, "When I was hitting her, it was like someone badly playing the xylophone. It was willy-nilly."
So, murder weapon is upstairs in the toilet room, kitchen knife. It's in the middle of the brown carpet, against the wall, opposite the shelves. So there are two long white shelves. So opposite where that wall is, that's where the knife is. So next bit is very hard to talk about. That's probably the most grisly detail. So on the ground floor, underneath the stairs, there's a few like storage boxes and things. And in the middle, I think it's in one of the boxes or in a bag or something. If you want me to shush after this, it's fine. But every bit helps. You will find forensic bits helpful. There's a hammer. I know, but I'm trying to help so you find everything. It's in the middle, underneath the stairs. It will still have blood on it. It's rusted, but it will still have blood traces on it.
Virginia also took a moment to emphasize how important it is for a suspect to fully cooperate in a case like hers.
So not cooperating is futile. There's no point in not cooperating, there really isn't. And plus, apart from watching my eye, she probably what I've done. That's the other side of the coin, I think. So, yeah.
After a year-long investigation and trial, on October 11th, 2024, the jury declared the verdict on Virginia's case, and the Detective Superintendent of Essex Police made a public statement about the same.
Good afternoon. Virginia McCulloch murdered her parents in cold blood. Her actions were considered meticulous and carried out in such a way as to conceal what she had done for as long as possible. These were the actions of someone who had taken time to plan and carry out the murder of her parents in the interests of self-preservation and personal gain, before living within meters of the bodies of her two victims for a number of years. Throughout the course of our investigation, we have built a picture of the vast levels of deceit, betrayal and fraud that she was engaged in. It was on a shocking and monumental scale.
Yo, what's up, man?
McCulloch lied about almost every aspect of her life, maintaining a charade to deceive everyone close to her and clearly taking advantage of her parents' goodwill. She is an intelligent manipulator who chose to kill her parents callously without a thought for them or those who continue to suffer as a result of their loss. The details of this case shock and horrify even the most experienced of murder detectives, let alone members of the public.
I'm just saying, the only thing I'm saying about this situation is, like I said earlier, regular people, I wouldn't even say regular people, because like I said, it's no degrees to this murders. But when people with gang violence, at least that shit is kind of understandable, at least a little bit. This is like insane, and you did this shit for 4 years. I can't.